Can we hear the valedictorian speeches? Well, let's do this. First, our valedictorian is going to come to the stand. Let me find my right paper.
Are you serious?
Would Miss Joanna Yang please come to the stand?
Thank you for coming out here tonight. It's odd to be standing up here knowing that we just had 710 seniors of our graduating 08 class receive their high school diplomas. And in many ways, I think it's fitting to close the ceremony with the adage that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Because today, that statement cannot be any truer. The steps that we, as the class of 08, have taken across this stage are the ones that will carry us to college, to a career, or even just beyond high school. But what happens here tonight goes beyond today, because the real step that we are taking tries a step backward. And who better to celebrate this day with than with the people who've shaped our lives for the past 4 years. I've always heard the interaction between people described as footprints on beach sand. Those closest to us leave footprints in our hearts. They change us, they mold us, they define us even. But there's something about this analogy that cannot seem to describe the relationships established at them. In the end, footprints can be erased by the tide. Friendships and the lessons that we learn from them, however, cannot. From the star athlete who led our basketball team to victory, to the speech and debater who blew all competition away at state, the people who pushed past us in DV's crowded hallways have shaped our lives and paved a ridiculous path that the upcoming classes can only hope to, or dream of, living up to. From winning the ultimate prom to defending our state title in track and field, from the countless hours of community service this class has racked up, to the millions in scholarships that we have received, whenever we set out to accomplish a goal, we achieve it. But we owe what we have done today to the teacher who insisted that we turn in that English paper in on time, to that parent who called us out of class for last-minute studying, and we owe it to our friends who not so lovingly told us whenever we fell asleep in class. I remember hearing, in English, the story of a man who gave pieces of his heart away. And although there are gaps where others' hearts were sewn in, and places where he had given but not received in return, it was still the most beautiful heart of all. I found the story silly at the moment, and I guess to some extent I still laugh when I hear it. But now I can see the truth behind these words. The people that we meet are not so easily washed away like footprints on beach sand. That star basketball player may one day be the Phoenix Suns that we cheer on to take the NBA title. That debater may one day be a more eloquent version of our current president. So if I have any advice for the class of 2008, it would be this. Work your hardest because you do have a lasting impact on the world. Change the lives of even a few people permanently for the better. Take that step across the stage tonight, but also look backward. Look at the friends around you, at the staff, at the teachers, at your family. Look at the people who define you. Our 4 years here are done, but just don't live life with any regrets. Thank you.
Would Gabriella Alonji please come to the podium? Every year at graduation, we give a $200 scholarship to the senior that scores the highest on the Ames test.